to my natural, beautiful, glam, sexy goddess makeup tutorial. It's just a really easy, I want to say natural, but I mean, is it natural? Who can really be too sure? Everything I did was just very blended, no like crazy cut creases, no crazy wing liner, just a little bit of mascara and chapstick, and girl, you are good to go out the door. I just realized that I have my tea left over from last night, so I think maybe I'll like have this kind of sitting here and I'll be like, chit chat, get ready with me spilling the tea just for like clickbait or whatever. But I honestly, as far as I remember, I didn't spill any tea in this video, so you're welcome. Anyway, in this video I show you how to do a full coverage look that is super simple. Was supposed to be natural, but it kind of came out more glamorous, but I don't even care because my natural beauty is glamorous, so accept that. Yeah, I honestly don't know what else to say. It's really easy. You only need like 20 brushes, not a big deal, like really super easy. I used some drugstore stuff, some higher end stuff, get over it. And yeah, it was really fun, and it was just kind of really chit chatty. I'm just sitting in my room filming from my window light from the outside, and I really like how this video came out. So without any further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so to start off this get ready with me, a little chit-chatty little McGoo, I have primed my face. No, I haven't. Start off this get ready with me, I have moisturized my face with the Moisture Balm by Garnier. So next for primer, I'm going to take the Benefit Professional. I'm going to use this on my nose and under my eyes where I get like the most pores and all that, you know. In all honesty, like what do people talk about in Chit Chat Get Ready with me is like, I don't even know what to talk about. I was trying to take a nap, but then I was like, you know, I can't take a nap right now just because my body wasn't letting me for whatever reason. And so I was like, you know what, I feel like doing my makeup today. I'm gonna do a chit chat, get ready with me, and I'm gonna make it a surprise. Also, can we just talk about the elephant in the room? Making a guest appearance in my channel. Hey, what up, girl? Also, if I look beautiful and sun-kissed and tan, it's because I am, because I went to the beach this past weekend, so don't at me. Where the heck is my foundation? If I get up and walk all the way over here and it's right in front of me. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to be using the Milani Conceal and Perfect in shade number 5, because like I said, I got a tan. I'm gonna start with 2 pumps. This is so weird, like, talking to yourself, like, to a camera. I'm sure it gets a lot easier, like, as you progress on YouTube and stuff, but just for me, this is just, like, odd. But, you know, we're gonna get through it. And I'm gonna be buffing it in using a BH Cosmetics 123 brush. I got this in, like, a brush set from my BFF Morgie for Christmas. It was, like, 20 brushes for $20, and I used, like, 10 of them, so it's actually a really good deal. I'm just gonna lightly buff it everywhere. Cover up that bad boy right there who is just not gonna disappear, but that's okay. Also, if my video is like a lot lighter or darker in the beginning and then different now and at different parts, I'm really sorry. I really am filming with direct sunlight. I'm hoping she doesn't mess me up. Next, I'm going to be taking the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the shade Custard. So I like to put it under the eyes. I put a little bit on my forehead, especially, you know, right there. I try to avoid this area right here because my nose is fucked and kind of has like a little natural dip right there. And foundation and concealer, doesn't matter what I'm using, doesn't matter how much powder I set it with, doesn't matter who I pray to, it will crease throughout the day. So to kind of combat that, I try to put as little product there as possible. Somehow she still shows through. So I'm just gonna conceal that bit. And then I'll put a little on my chin. I do let it sit a little bit just because my girl Jackie Aina told me that that will get us the most coverage and make us look the most beautiful. So that's like what we're gonna do. But I'm going to just start blending it out with my Real Techniques beauty sponge that really needs to be clean. Don't at me. This is so hard using like a handheld mirror. Like I never do my makeup holding a mirror, and like while I'm blending, I'm like so shaky. That's it, it's just not going away. You guys are just honestly gonna have to deal with it, and I'm really sorry about that. And I'm gonna blend out under the eyes. I kind of flip the sponge around. I don't know if that means a difference. I really hope my phone is recording. It'd be awkward if this whole time it wasn't. Now I'm scared. Honestly, I'm just gonna take whatever excess is on it and just kind of pat it under my cheekbones where I want to add a little highlight to kind of strengthen the contour that I'm gonna put on later. Okay, so it was recording. Anyway, we're gonna continue on. So the first thing I like to set is under my eyes because that is going to crease the fastest. I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I also have the Coty Airspun powder, which I really enjoy. I'm going to be using this Morphe like tapered brush to very lightly bake, if you will, not like extreme, but I am gonna let that powder sit there for a second. I also like to low-key bake my entire forehead and my nose, my entire nose, because I'm an oily bitch, and Professional is great and all, smooths me out, but bitch, I be getting it oily throughout the day. Oh, all over my top lip as well. Can't wait to Facetune this puppy out later. Oh, okay. So next for eyebrows, I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I've been trying to do like the hand holding thing in this video, but I don't know if it's going well, so if it just like stops mid-video or only happens on some things, I'm really sorry. So first I'm gonna start by brushing my brows out. So I like to start by doing really soft strokes at the front of my brow, like right under it to make like kind of a sharp line, but not too sharp. I just follow the line of my natural brow. Damn, this is tiring. Like my arms are having a workout holding up this mirror right now. And then boom, that's how I got my natural brow. Now I'm gonna do the other one. I almost said off camera, but I'm still on camera. And if I'm recording it, if this is taking up space on my phone, you better believe it's gonna make it in the video. I guess I'll just start talking about like my life. So tonight I'm going to see It with my friends Emily, Kathy, Cache, and Alexis. We're gonna go see It because it's a $5 movie night for students, and you know a bitch is broke, but I'll be wanting to see movies, so I really hope this video is not like 20 years long, but then again, if it is and you don't want to watch it, see, who cares? I kind of do, actually. This is so hard doing my brows holding this mirror. Like, I'm dying. Oh, fuck, I just rubbed the foundation off my forehead. I don't really know if I want to swear on my channel, so I don't even know if I'm going to keep all these swear words in because, like, I'm not sure if I want to build a channel based on, like, faith, trust, and love, or, like, all my bullshit. This is the only brow that I can go up with, like, only one, but I've tried to figure out how to do it on the other one. I just can't get it. Okay, so next for eyes, normally I would put MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot on my eyes as a base, but I left it on my desk over there and I can't be fucked to get up, so I'm going to be using the same concealer we use, and this is a trick that I used to do all the time before I worked at MAC and got the Soft Ochre Paint Pot, but now I have that and I love that shit, so you know I'm gonna keep using it, but for today, I'm gonna just use this concealer. Oh, there's my NYX brow pencil. This one is just as good as the Anastasia one. I just couldn't find it, and I saw the Anastasia one on my desk, but there it is. Honestly, recently, I have not cared about my brows as much because I am the kind of person who actually does not like doing my brows. So I haven't been cleaning up with concealer under my brows, but I mean, this is the only brush I have today, so. God, this is so hard without my normal brush. Where is she? I'm just gonna use my finger, I guess. Damn, I'm really making a mess. So now I'm gonna go back to that Laura Mercier powder. Just putting that on my eyes. Set all that concealer that we put down, because if I was to go in with a shadow, that bitch would not blend, and I can promise you that. And then I am gonna add just a little bit more. Oh my god. I'm gonna just add a little bit more powder under my eyes. Setting all that nuke. Oh my god, you see my forehead? That's what I'm talking about. That's when I add more powder to my forehead. Okay, so now that my eyes are set, I'm going to be going in with this Morphe like blending brush. It's the M505 if anybody cares. And I'm gonna be going in with the Modern Renaissance palette. I love these colors. And I'm gonna do a very, very natural, like, easy look today. So first, I'm just going to go in with burnt orange on this blending brush. So I always tap in like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 times, and then I give a little pat, and you see all that shit that just flew off? Yeah, that'll end up all up on your desk, and there'll just be a pile of like eyeshadow, and you'll touch it, and then you'll get like brown streaks everywhere. But don't stress, homie, because it'll look beautiful on your eyes. So I like to start in the outer. Is that burnt? Okay, I wasn't sure if that was burnt orange or if this had eyeshadow on it previously and I haven't cleaned it. Ooh. Just to be safe, I'm going to do my good old trick. I'm going to take the brush and I'm just going to swirl it on this towel, this dry towelette. We're going to try again. And I'm really focusing this on the outer corner of my eye because I want to keep the inner corner like really light. Oh, that is such a pretty color. And to blend, I just take it, I kind of take the middle of the brush and focus that part right into my crease, and then I just do it in little circles all around my eye, and be careful not to blend it up too high. Putting it like right in your crease and then blending outward from that is honestly like obviously the best way to do it. So what's up with all these earthquakes? Am I right? Earthquakes. I meant hurricanes. Ugh, I'm such a mess. The nice thing about this look is honestly, as long as you just get a little bit of product on your brush and rub it right through your crease, like no matter, you just like literally can't mess it up. Girl, I am so wet. Hey. Same thing on the other eye. Now, I do have to say, I don't know which brow I like better, but this is always the best eyeshadow eye. I think because of the angle I go in with it, I'm not sure. This eye for eyeshadow, girl, just kidding. She's still good, but she does be trying it sometimes. Honestly, the same thing happens to me with mascara. Like, I can get mascara on this eye so beautifully, and then this eye will just, like, turn black by the time I'm done with it. The sun would be behind, like, 10 clouds right now. Which, actually, no, I'm not mad of it. Please stay behind the clouds because I don't want to age. I also like to, like, kind of pack it, like, stop it! Like, punch myself in the eye with it on the outer corner because it kind of builds up the pigment. And then I also like to, like, take it on its side and blend it, like, that. Now that I have that first color blended out, next color I'm going to go in with is Real Gar on that same brush, girl. Like, you really don't need that many brushes for a natural look. Like, it's so easy. So, like I said earlier, I'm just going to start by packing that kind of, like, right there on the outer corner, and then I'm just going to blend it. This one's a little bit deeper, so I'm trying to focus it more in the crease. Ooh, I love that color. I'm actually going to take a little bit more burnt orange and just blend that right over. But you don't get these kisses for free. See, I got two sides of me. I'm just going to do the same thing on the other eye, starting on that outer corner, like, again. And I always like to look at it head on and kind of evaluate and make sure that they're blended evenly, because I've had days before where it's, like, blended really nicely here, and then it, like, takes a dip in the blend and my crease, and it looks weird. So you just want to make sure that you're getting it all even and, like... Rude! Turn your radio down! Anyway, that's how I like to blend it. So lastly, I do want to add a little bit more depth with this. I tend to use this shadow like literally every day of my life, but that's okay because I love it. I'm going to be taking this one by Morphe because I can't find another one of my brushes, so this is going to have to do. M433, it kind of comes to like an arrow head kind of thing. And I'm going to take Cypress Umber. That fallback though. Oh shit. Fuck. I'm going to be taking Cypress Umber on this brush, just literally tapping it like once or twice and then getting all that off like for real. Actually, no, there's nothing on there, but still want to do that. Anyway. Now I'm going to take that and focus it on the outer corner and just kind of really just put it into that little socket. This is optional. This is just, I mean, of course everything is optional. Do whatever the fuck you want. But sometimes I don't even do this. I just use the, honestly, I'll just use the orange shades and pack it over my lid and then just blend it out like I showed earlier. That looks just as beautiful, but I like to add a little dimension in my outer corner because my eyes like kind of go out like this. I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I mean. Ooh, I love that eyeshadow. I literally use that eyeshadow in almost every look I do. Like, if you want to buy a single eyeshadow from Anastasia, freaking buy Cypress Umber. Literally, it's like the brownest you can get without being black, and then it blends out so beautifully. I love it. Now I'm going to take that blending brush I used earlier and just soften it up where I just added all of that brown. So now I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye, obviously. I really hope this is like an interesting video. Like, I hope I'm not just sitting here like I don't remember what I said at any point in this video because I've just kind of been talking whatever. Oh, hello, chin. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing and blend it out again on that side. I bet those creases are coming up really bad on my camera, but I swear, I think when I take the powder off, they'll go away. If not, we will just Facetune them away. Now I'm gonna take this kind of flatter Morphe brush and I'm gonna take the shade Tempura, which is just like the matte cream shade of the palette. And I'm gonna add that on my lid just to kind of lighten it up a little bit and basically to make it the color of the eyeshadow because that's what I want for this look, so. And I'm really just patting it. This is so easy, like, I promise. And then I'm just gonna blend all of that. Yes! So now we're gonna move on to the rest of the face. I'm gonna take this big fluffy powder brush by BH Cosmetics that I got from the same set. If I remember, I'll try to like maybe post a link to it or something in the bio, but I don't know. And I'm just gonna buff out all that powder that I had sitting and cooking. And then take whatever's excess and put it on my cheeks and my neck. Because I really have been liking to not set those areas recently and kind of get that like natural glow, you know. So now I'm going to take my Brookside chocolates and eat a few because they are so good. I don't know if anyone else eats these, but they say that they're soft fruit flavored centers covered in dark chocolate, but they got pictures of fruit on the front, so I don't know what to believe. I don't know if it's all a scam, but I pretend they're healthy. I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer, which I have depotted, and put into the Z palette so I can bring it everywhere with me. I hope I don't stab anything. I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm just going to take this brush by Morphe. It is the M527. Just pat it a bunch of times, dust off the excess as always, and then warm up my cheekbones. Starting kind of like back in there, like where the hollow of your cheek is, and then bringing it up and kind of swirling it around. You know what I mean? You know, yeah. Then I also just like to pat it up my cheek just to kind of get a really, really nice natural blend. And then I'm gonna go back in again for the other cheek. And then I'm going to take it and kind of low-key contour my forehead. And then I do something really naughty, and instead of contouring my nose, I will just take this with whatever excess is left, or I just tapped in, but we'll pretend it's the excess. And I squidge it with my fingers, and then I just kind of run it down the sides of my nose, and then on the bottom. And then I also like to take it on my chin and the jaw. Okay, so now for contour. Honestly, a lot of the times when I do this like natural look with like nothing on, I don't even contour. I just use the bronzer and that's it. But today I'm feeling a little extra, so I am going to contour, but feel free to skip this step if you want to look extra natural. And I'm just going to take it with this angled Morphe brush because my contour brush is currently dirty, and blend it down the same way I did the other one. Except I'm trying to really focus and blend it up from the hollow of that cheek. And then I take my bronzer brush and kind of... I like a really natural contour, Oh, also, I dip it into this Anastasia contour powder that I depotted. I don't know which one this was. Fawn. And then I dip it also back into my Hoola bronzer because I just love that stuff. And then I'll take whatever's excess on that, run on my forehead, run it down the sides of my nose, on my chin, jaw, all that. So now, for blush, I'm going to be taking the MAC Peaches blush that has hair in it. It is shattered as hell, and it broke because I was trying to depot it to put it in that little Z palette I showed you, and it didn't come out correctly, and the whole thing just ended up shattering. So now I just end up using the little bits and pieces that are left. I'm gonna take my blush brush, which is from that same BH Cosmetics bundle thing, and if you don't get it, you're fake. But it really is only $20 and really good, and I use them every time I do my makeup, so I highly, highly suggest it. So I'm just going to take that and make my little smiley blush face, and just lightly put this on the apples of my cheek. You can skip blush, but if you do, you're ugly. No, I'm just kidding, but you can skip blush if it's like not your thing, but I personally just love this blush. I think it just ties everything together. Also, since it is broken, it comes off a lot more pigmented, so a bitch gotta be careful. And then I like to take more blush on the bottom line of my nose, like excessively. I have been living for this. It really just gives you that like super cute, like sun-kissed look, and I love it. I am going to take my other BH Cosmetics, just a really big fluffy one, and kind of just blend out all of that blush and contour. Okay, and so now to get to under the eyes, I'm going to be taking obviously that same palette again. I'm gonna take this dirty MAC 221, but of course I'm gonna do this trick first. I don't know if this ruins your brushes or anything, but I literally do this all the time just to get like an eyeshadow off it quickly. It doesn't take it all off, but it takes it off enough to where like I'm never gonna know. I'm gonna take that burnt orange shade that we used the first time and run that under my eye. Ow! Oh my god, I got it on my eye. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same thing on. This is the other eye. I'm gonna take that blending brush I used originally and just kind of blend everything one more time because I just love a good blend of an eyeshadow. And then I'm going to take that Real Gar shade that we used also on our eye and run that down now. Trying to focus it more on like the outer corner, I guess. So now I'm going to take a tiny little pencil brush if I can find it. It already has Cypress Umber on it from the last time I used it. I've literally called this my Cypress Umber brush because I've used it for the past 3 looks for that one shade in the Modern Renaissance Bio. Cypress Umber, and I love it. Take a little tiny tap and then pat the rest off and focus it solely on the outside. Adds a little bit more dimension. It looks so good. This is a Morphe pencil brush, by the way. I don't know the name of it, and I'm currently blending eyeshadow on my eye, so I can't look at it. Oh my god, I just realized I haven't been doing that for the products I've been using. So there goes that idea. I'm going to be doing mascara, which I need to find. I'm going to be using the MAC Extended Play Mascara. I'm going to be honest though, I'm very, how do you say, terrible at applying mascara. So I'm going to be doing this off camera at my makeup desk because I literally can't do it here. Like I will get it all over my eye. So I will be right back and I will have mascara on and look beautiful. I'm back. I have mascara on. I only messed up a little bit. We are doing good for ourselves. I'm sorry Sorry I didn't show that part on camera. I'm really bad at putting mascara on myself, to be quite honest with you. So if you do not know how to apply mascara, then maybe we can be friends because same. Now that my mascara is done, it's time to add the Fix Plus. Yes, this is the Fix Plus step of the video, not setting spray. Fix Plus, say it with me now. Fix Plus. I'm going to be using this to just kind of spray all over my face and make it all just settle in. Girl, after you do this, your skin will look like skin again. It's amazing. So I'm going to spray my face with Fix Plus, and then while my face is still just like a little bit damp and there's still Fix Plus in the air, I'm going to be taking my highlighter, which is Champagne Pop by Becca. This has been my ride or die highlighter for literally like ever. So I'm going to be using that and put that on, just going in with like, you know, just a little bit. I want that natural glow, which honestly you can go for a natural glow. Please don't feel like you have to have a blinding highlight. I do like a natural glow sometimes meaning never. But if it's your thing, go for it. I personally just like to have a lot of highlighter on. Bitch. She looks good. Okay, so now I'm going to take my little pinky finger and rub her around in the highlighter and put it a dot on the tip of my nose and then run a line down my nose. I'm gonna use my little ringy finger who's trying to get it. Hit me up at 81344. And then I'm going to rub that in to just kind of blend it out. Beautiful. And I like to pack it onto my upper lip because I think it looks so beautiful to have a really nice highlight above your liquid lipstick, but that's personal. I'm gonna rub the shit out of my upper lip, highlight all my little mustache hairs that are already growing back in, even though I already shaved my face like an hour ago. And then take a little bit more and add it to the chin. And then I'm gonna take this little tiny pencil brush. It's the M169 and pack it into my inner corner. This is such a beautiful inner corner highlight too, like bitch. And then I'm gonna take it just a little bit tiny more and put it on my brow bone, the high point at least, just like right there. And that little nook where my arch is. Do the same thing. I hope Emily comes home so she can be in my video. She has no idea I'm filming it. No one knows I'm filming it because I'm a sneaky bitch. Now I do add it to like the high points of my forehead, but I don't add it to the center of my forehead because, you know, I usually got the Himalayan mountains going on up in here and I don't want to highlight that. So I'm going to leave that matte and we're just going to have to pretend that it's glowing and just look at all the other glow on my face to distract them from the fact that I have the Himalayan mountain trail on my forehead. Thank you. So last but finally not least, I am going to be taking Burnt Spice by MAC Cosmetics, but first I'm going to put some actual lip balm on so that my actual lips don't actually fall off. Thank you. Wow, this is another step that's gonna be really hard holding this in my hand. I'm really sorry if I have just like the mirror in front of the camera. And I really like MAC's new Retro Rat formula. And honestly, I like the old one too. I never really had any issues with it, but it's beautiful. Okay, so last but not least, I'm going to go back in with that MAC Fix Plus. Oh, I found it. It was under my fat knee. Anyway, I'm gonna take that and just spray her down one more time because, you know, why not? And I want all that highlight to set in. And then this time I'm gonna fan it down to really like lock everything in. All right, and that is it for my full coverage natural makeup glam. I am going to go take my hat off, do my hair a little bit, and then I'll be right back to film, I guess, the rest of this video. Here we are, we're back. I finally came back. I hope you're happy. So yeah, that's it for this super cute, full coverage, natural, super simple, easy breezy, beautiful CoverGirl, even though I use no CoverGirl products, makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously I'm not really an adamant YouTuber, so don't know what to make yet, and leave me a comment down below if you really liked this chit chat, get ready with me, if you thought I was funny, if you thought I was stupid, whatever. Even if you're my friend, feel free to comment down below your honest thoughts. If you tell me, shut up, you're a stupid bitch, I will accept it and love it and block you, but that's okay. Also let me know if you want to see more of this, or if you want to see like, I don't know, like literally anything else. Anyway, to just take everyone out of their misery, I'm just going to end this video now and say thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, follow me on Instagram, leave me a DM, slide into my DMs, ask me to go to dinner. I probably will say yes. Yeah, I'll see you next time if I ever make another video. Bye. Chillin' like a